Well, we're just gonna kind of jump into things. Wow, that was an FPS plummet. Hopefully this isn't a complete garbage fire. I mean, it could be, because this is one of my streams. Yeah, so I got my Regalia Edition version of Horizon Forbidden West. Came in from the retailer I purchased it at earlier today. But because it is the Regalia Edition, which means that it's got all the big fancy statue and a couple of in-world things, which is part of the reason why I wanted it. One, it cost way too damn much, but whatever. That's the nature of the beast. But also, it comes with a digital copy. So I'm assuming that my codes that I have, I was able to redeem one of the codes of the 3 codes that I got. But I'm assuming the other codes will become active at 10 Mountain Midnight Eastern when it is officially for sale in the States. I could be wrong, and I'll have to call Sony support for that, but I like to think that they're going to have things, ready for when launch time would be, and that I'm not the only person on this planet that got a Regalia Edition.
Commander?
Okay, so since we did the mission here, that means we can go back to... we can go to some of the other places where we have... No, it looks like I need to change my controller here in a moment. I'm going to the fuel depot here. Listing post. This is with a Rachni relay. Got all that, but we are going to jump to there. Here's the Cerberus abductions. I think the flashies are the ones that we actually have stuff we can do. Smart Frontier we're done with. Strike Abyssal we're done with. I think this is where we are now.
Faster than light jump successful.
So we're gonna come up here to Sigurd's Cradle, where I haven't been. To do things. We're going to, as I usually do, go to the other systems in the area. It's my usual thing of the way I do things. Go to the other systems, scan there, see if I can find anything. Do some additional scans while I'm getting chased around.
I found something.
Oh, look, it's gonna be fuel. Magic! Surprised that I didn't get any Reaper nonsense, but whatever. But yeah, so occasionally I may, while we're not doing anything super vital. Like this stuff, like scanning stuff. I may occasionally be,
Signal confirmed.
hopping over to the PlayStation app on my phone and seeing if the codes are unlocked for my copy of Forbidden West. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Forbidden West because I'm playing on a PlayStation 4. It's not going to be the fanciest pants, best looking thing. And that almost tops me back up. Because of that, I can get out of here with 100% of Sigurd's Cradle done. But we can go to Gemini Sigma. And go here. Then we'll go to the Cerberus captives. As long as we don't do any other missions, it doesn't progress things. Really?
Evasion.
Gotta run
successful.
away because I can't find what I was looking for. Fressa. So we got 100% here, so we gotta go to Cacus because that's the only one that we haven't gotten everything in. Luckily, I think Cacus is one of the near ones, so that's a good thing. And I know I don't really need to, like, obsessively do all of these.
Reapers eluded.
But it's nice. Makes things easier in the late game. Also means I got a decent chunk of change. So the last one we're going to do is we're going to go to Kite's Nest. And then we're going to head over here to the Arcturus stream. I half want to look at where some of the other stuff that I've got mission-wise are at, but it's only half. Super in them. I must have this. Come on, get me down there before I run out of fuel. Have I already found stuff here? No.
Faster than light jump.
And of course, we
successful.
Zordberg out because we didn't find what we needed. You need fuel. Sure. So we're going to hop over here to the Apian Crest because I know that we've got... Or Apian Crest, I know that there's a fuel depot there. I'm going to check another system real quick. One that doesn't have... any Reapers currently on it. This one right here, the Petra Nebula. And I'll also check the... Actually, I'll do the Horsehead Nebula first, because it's right here. And then we'll do the other one. Unless I have to go get fuel, in which case we'll do that. Cool, only one system here. That's where Novaria is. Can I land on Novaria? No, I cannot land on Novaria. Okay, so nothing here that we can scan, so make sure to top off the fuel depot, which I already was, but frack it. And him down here, the Petra Nebula. All the lovely stuff from my Star Wars games Discord, my spectacular game master. Okay, there's Grissom Academy, so we've got everything here. So there's nothing here for us. We are going to... Our frontier we're done with. We're going to come over here for these Cerberus abductions. I'm trying a little bit with a different group because I have been doing this with... I have been occasionally subbing in
I found something.
Lying in the L5 Lagarigan Point, Themis fused metal fragments to Tursis Station, destroyed by Reaper capital ships. The station once housed the Systems Alliance Parliament and the Nervous Military Armada. It's now a cold grave for 45,000 people. I don't want to do any more scanning here just yet. Gonna go to the other system where we've got the actual mission at. And Benning is where the ambassador's son was killed. So you have to find the stuff here during this mission. I'm going to go with Liara and Javik for this one, since that's not my usual pairing. I usually at this point tend to go EDI, Liara. That's just me. Only 1 point for her. 4 points here. I really don't want to get that warp ammo, so I'll wait. I don't want to get the lift grenade, so we'll wait on both of them. On both of theirs. Yeah. So, here we go. Yeah.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
It looks like they did slightly change up, kind of the mission structure.
Diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
But I am going to run around a bit because I know there's an item that I need to find here that I can pick up, or I can find at the Spectre terminal if I've missed picking it up here. But I have to pay money for one, I don't for the other.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
They won't know what hit them.
Look, reinforcements are here.
Try to stay calm.
What? What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
Please help us.
Understood.
This is one of the ones that was a multiplayer map.
Understood. We're scared. Understood.
Nowhere to go.
Not letting you out of my sight.
Right away. Got it. They're everywhere. Right away.
Yes, Commander. It is done. I will come.
Nowhere to go.
Acknowledge.
If we die together.
Really prefer if you didn't die.
Got it.
Acknowledge.
Got it.
Sorry, I'm not talking much.
Please help us.
As you
You're clear! Go!
Hold the transport!
We're gonna make it.
I'm not letting you out of my sight.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
So we're gonna run around and run immediately heading for the shuttle. We're gonna check around for because I know, or at least I'm 90% sure that the stuff for the Earth ambassador about his son and the status of his son is around here in one of the cubbies, but it's on the ground. Since Benning is where his son was, so that's why I'm pretty sure it's here. And this is kind of the time when it lets us wander around and look for these things. Forget where it was at. I could swear it was over here somewhere. Helmet. Well, that's a good thing I need to find anyway. There it is. That's the dog tag for the. If you listen to the guys in the bar, they give you clues as to where it should be. And so anything that you don't pick up, you won't be able to technically miss. But it's a matter of whether or not it's free, if you find it, or if you have to pay for it, if you don't. Like the power supply stuff for Purgatory and...
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Now we're gonna do a brief pause while I do my 8 p.m. mountain check on if the codes have unlocked. Then I'll let anybody who's watching decide if I should change games. Whenever they do unlock. Nope. Code you entered is inactive. Please check the terms and conditions. Come down here and take a look at anything we've gotten. Some more Alliance for the Arcturus 1st Division. And some Javelin missile launchers for the... So we're going to take, and because we've got that information on Benning...
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Commander?
Do a quick jaunt around, just make sure we got any of that stuff. We're gonna do a quick jaunt down to Shuttle Bay.
Hey Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Can't believe Cerberus would open fire on civilians like that. As twisted and insane as his logic might be, I thought the Elusive Man was trying to save humanity. I guess he's willing to sacrifice anyone to win. The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check. Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
Dog. So, got the procurement interface. Okay, so when we go down to Kanala, I have to get fish at Kanala. Have to go to Serta. Casa's got 2 more of my models. Still have to do some faffery down there when we're wandering around the Citadel.
Rachni? Of all the things, it's like you got the opposite of a horseshoe up your ass. Grunt is crazier than you, and that's saying something. You're better looking at least. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
So we'll now work our way back up and go to the, let's see if we want to upgrade anything. No. Not yet. Check engineering, make sure there's nothing entertaining in here.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
I'm still good with Allers. You keep a good relationship with the press, actual press, and you're fine. Be open, honest, make sure that they aren't going to do anything that's actually problematic.
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You would think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
She hasn't.
Commander.
Not an actual one. I mean... Sure, we've seen the Collectors, but those are... You know... Reaper-fied. They're Husk Protheans.
Not sure what to think about that little mech dog roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder. Nothing to report.
Shepard? Shepard?
Nothing to report.
Are there days that I wish I had a PlayStation 5? Sure. But like it's kind of one of those things where it's a fight that I'm not willing to deal with right now to try and get a hold of one. I have the money for it. I have the I theoretically have the capability, but the fight to get through that to that point. There's people trying to just
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tali did.
But Ashley didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again. Hello, Commander.
Commander?
They're good people. That's why I like Chakwas and... I can't remember the engineer's name. Adams. Good people. Trying to be good people. Regrets. And, you know, all that stuff.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They're technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Yeah, I got the intel that we can actually use for the for an upgrade. We can do a weapon damage bonus or a shield strength bonus. I think I'm gonna go with shield strength. Should've gone with weapon damage, but that's okay. Audio log. Grunt addresses new Arclat company recruits. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to... Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Dr. Loke to Admiral Hackett. Screen almost opened fire on the Ragni when the ships pulled up to the Crucible. Admiral, I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let aboard. Follow instructions, but my God, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Ragni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. If what Javik says is true, his people are imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if he could bring them all back again. I read my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Feeling some regrets there.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Flatterer.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us. I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Hello again. Hello again.
A pleasure to see you.
We're gonna talk to Garrus. You know, just do it a little bit of a run around, just because we have the ability to, since we did a mission.
Later.
Okay, Garrus. Shouldn't be anything with Mordin or Eve.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Sure.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Mordin's a good guy. Reassign powers. Reassign power bonuses. And we'll go up to CIC, talk to Joker and Edie. Then we'll go to Citadel.
Commander?
Go talk to Joker and Edie, go to the Citadel, turn in the Benning information.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has olfactory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you. Commander? Commander?
How's the ship running, Edie? I am updating the cyber warfare suite around our Reaper IFF. It should resemble Reaper code exactly. Hello, Shepard.
Now that we've done that, we can go to the Citadel.
Signal confirmed.
There's what we needed. Fuel! We're gonna come back over here. Do another couple of scans. Have inbound Reapers, but we're done.
Agent successful.
And we got to the mass relay. Don't remember. I think that one's to go to Omega for the for what was originally a DLC. Bryson's lab, I think, is Arrival or another one that was originally DLC, and then there's the Alliance docks, which is normal one.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
We're gonna go to the embassies.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
And we'll do some running around and do some purchases before we leave. And then we'll continue on to Tachanka, because I think most of the stuff that we need to do applies after Tachanka, so.
Yes, have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and the Nimbus cluster.
We'll go jaunt around just to listen for anything.
As a staging area, Reaper forces have rapidly expanded into the Gemini Sigma and Voyager clusters.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Check out the Spectre.
Spectre status recognized.
See what we got over here in the terminal. Civilian deportation order. Commander Bailey has requested assistance with a con man who is preying on refugees. The man has exploited loopholes to delay his arrest. Spectre authorization would allow CSEC to immediately deport the con man from the Citadel. He's preying on refugees. He can right off. And I mean, he can all the way off. I mean, I don't know what that meant to do to my, to the ratings or any of that, but I suspect it went up, because most of the stuff that you can do in there is just positive. There's only one that I can think of that's negative.
Shepard?
I should go.
I'll be here.
Donald Udina, I have strong feelings about him. If you're new to this game, I won't spoil it. If you're not new to the game or new to watching me stream it, because I did do it before, you know why I have strong feelings about Donald Udina.
Staging area. Reaper forces have rapidly expanded into the Gemini Sigma and Voyager clusters.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Oh yeah, we need to go to... We're going to go to...
Areas tagged of interest to you.
We're at the memorial first. Because there's a Metagel upgrade there. We know all that because we went and saw them on the ship.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Certa. Thank you for shopping.
We're gonna come over here.
She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know. Glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just... dies. They panic. She rips them apart. Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door. Goddess. So I ran.
Yeah, she's had an experience.
Using Hades Gamma as a staging area, Reaper forces have rapidly expanded into the Gemini Sigma and Voyager clusters.
Ashley and Thane and Dr. Michelle. Arya and James. Cortez. somewhere around here, somewhere, there is an Asari.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scan. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
And the timeline is reasonable? Excellent. No, not at all. I'm just glad we'll be able to help your people.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
Giving me the bad news about his leg.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon, once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
Good question. I guess that's up to Udina.
Sure. Let me know. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
Well, I mean, you've had a couple of years to become slightly less racist.
It's quiet up here. Weird that it's so peaceful here with what's going on. Anxious to get back at it. Great view. Saw a few places down there I'd like to check out. It's quiet up here. Weird that it's so peaceful here with what's going on.
So we're good here. We're gonna go to the Presidium. I know this is all boring stuff, but it's the way I play the game.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
I got out of that farm and into the hills. They pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun, because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
Gonna go Purgatory, make sure we, I think his squad, once you've turned that in, I think they're...
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Because I'm good at going, hey!
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
I think that's so you can get to the other areas. Yeah, to the Normandy and Bryson's lab.
Everyone have a drink? Yeah?
Raise a glass, boys. Bilal Osoba. Only on account of him do I still draw breath.
Bilal Osoba, one brave son of a bitch.
Here, here.
There we go.
Why are the guys weirded out? Do they think I'm gonna watch guys dancing? Because I'm fine with the sorry.
No, they're...
This one act I caught on Ilium, she starts out dressed as a commando, but by the end... Well, I never looked at a shotgun the same way again.
No, it's because you're a woman.
What the hell?
When we get back to Earth, I'm buying. You sure you don't want to buy me a drink? I'm just gonna hang here for a while. Salud! Thanks for the drink. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
But she's dancing behind the bar. I'm also still amused that they actually did this as opposed to the usual Shepard shuffle. And I might have thought about playing a new run of Cyberpunk. I wanted to do a Corpo run, but I'm playing on a PlayStation 4 with the disc-based version,
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
which is borked 16 ways from Sunday.
One moment, please.
So, nothing I can do there. As I install it, get the patch, get the new patch, and it's toast.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right? It's the war.
I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
You said he'd been distant, and that the war made everything clearer. That things weren't working.
Yes, but meeting you was what made me realize how bad it had gotten.
I'm not the one who broke up your relationship.
Really? Was it someone else who pinned me to the wall with her mouth?
Rapid transit. Come up here. Let's see what we got to buy here.
To Kanala Exports.
There's the fish. Gotta buy the fish.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
I may come back and get some more of those mods.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Combine, SMG.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Please visit any of our Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all
I had
personal
plans
needs.
to return to our room, but business here keeps luring me back. Perhaps it's for the best, all things considered.
Cerberus forces have reportedly attacked a Solarian medical facility on Surkesh.
Right now, the Turnians and the Alliance are fighting for you.
I'll send the Alliance a car. As for the Turians, well, I pay my taxes.
That's disgusting.
No, disgusting would be the tax rates for doing business on Thessia. Like I told Councilor Dina, if I wanted to get screwed by the Qatari, I would have returned Venezia's calls.
Blast 06. Partners in crime. Movie about the first Hanar Spectre. Not an actual thing. And I think they've got a,
The Systems Alliance has fallen to Reaper forces.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about volunteering for a double shift.
Are you insane? We're hardly getting enough sleep as it is.
Well, if I'm not going to sleep, I might as well at least make myself useful, right?
Damn, I'm tired if that argument makes sense. Maybe I should volunteer too.
We won't be the only ones.
You talked to the others, didn't you? Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, but I saved the best for last.
There we go. Oh, nope.
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers.
Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here?
With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here.
I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara.
Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother. And, well, she doesn't know it, but I was her father.
You mean you were her other mother, right?
No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me.
Sorry. If you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth.
Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks.
Liara would love to meet you.
Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a girlfriend who used to work for Cerberus.
I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers.
And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara.
Is that a threat?
I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... Well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit if I hadn't agreed to keep an eye on her.
I bet she'd like to meet you.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we will.
Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of council races, or a fresh suggestion has also offered an invitation.
That bartender over there?
The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
She's your father.
I know.
You know?
I'm a very good information
True.
broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
If I did that, they might send someone who wasn't as sympathetic to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions.
Liara.
Oh, fine.
Look, in the long run, it's going to be better for you. Not expecting you to have a nice, long, pleasant...
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
Gotta love one of the most well-known people in the galaxy.
I have spoken with many Batarian refugees here, Shepard. It may interest you to know that they are much more agreeable when the hegemony is no longer watching. Excuse me, Shepard. I'm looking through files and videos of human behavior. I have 1.24 million windows open, but your request is important to me. Please hold. Is it time to return to the Normandy? I'm getting propositioned with increasing frequency. Is it time to return to the Normandy?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
We're gonna buy the models.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No, no, no.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant instead of kindness, still I will remember the perfume of your scent and the soft touch of your petals. Let my broken bones build a wall around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I need to go.
Welcome to Nostalgia
She is
Sporting
the
Goods.
one from the last game.
Shoot smart. Shoot Nosastra. Good hunting.
Just like I thought. Which sucks.
Welcome to Cyprtine Armory.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. That's Cyprtine.
Thank you for shopping at Cyprtine Armory.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
I guess we're gonna buy some new stuff while we're here.
All purchases made by Agor Munitions will show in your credit report. Welcome to Sippertine Armory.
I'm gonna buy that sniper rifle.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palaven.
We
As AM
appreciate
Trading
your visit.
Limited.
Welcome to
I'm gonna get the pistol and sniper rifle stuff because that's what I actually use.
Please obey all local government restrictions when purchasing protective
Thank you for
equipment.
shopping at Agor Munitions. Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
There's a big amount of purchases. Just because I've managed to build up a good chunk of change, might as well,
Matriarchs aren't gonna do anything to you. Especially in the middle of this damn war.
My reports don't show much activity from the Asari military against the Reapers.
Come on. You know how Asari work. Infiltration and sabotage.
But against Reaper forces, that's...
I know. About as useful as tits on a Hanar. Good thing we've got the Turians and the Krogan to do the heavy lifting. Our people just aren't built for the front ranks.
Forces reported heavy casualties in destroying Reaper stronghold, located in what was once Rachni space.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Kanala Exports. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
that was one I want and usually use.
Arsenal supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Thank you. Come again.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
And we'll go to the docks and talk to Cortez. After this one.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Solarian officials had no comment.
What will you do when they let us out of here?
Look for my wife. She was visiting family on Omega.
I hope you find her.
Yeah. Thanks. So, what are you going to do?
Get drunk, sign up with the Alliance, ask them for the biggest gun I can carry.
Nail a few Reapers for me.
Right between the eyes, my friend.
Not unreasonable.
Thank you, human. We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony.
Yeah, not really so much with the defending the hegemony since, you know.
Cerberus forces have reportedly attacked a Solarian medical facility on Surtash.
Well, I followed your advice. What do you think of my new look? You always look great, Kelly.
Oh, you. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like me, but I guess that's the point. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly.
And that means that she will survive. Something that's coming.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
Victus has requested a war summit of Council races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Okay, so then we'll go to
Intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in Selene Nebula.
talk to Cortez outside Normandy, and we will continue on.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
We're going to, since it's 9 o'clock Mountain. I'm gonna take a couple of moments to try the code for Forbidden West again. Nope. Not yet. I hope that they turn them on at midnight Eastern.
Asari Intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Selene Nebula and the Nimbus cluster.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't want you to worry. Chances are, I'll never even need to put on armor.
I know, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for marrying a civilian.
Are you and the girls going to be okay? Combat pay isn't as much as I make at the dig site.
We'll be fine. The last thing I want you to worry about is paying the bills.
Just don't go too crazy with new dance classes, okay?
I was in a drop those. Can't get the girls there on time, and I was probably gonna go pick up an extra shift at work.
Oh. Well, we'll make it up to the girls when I get back. Dance classes, biotic gymnastics, whatever they want.
Good parents.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
Bailey and Udina, I already talked to both of them. Thane, there's not really anything I can do there. And James, Garrison Kelly. Okay, so back to the Normandy. Okay, so... Gone and scanned just about everything we can. Now we're going to go to the Krogan DMZ. And I am going to take a moment to step away for a moment. I will be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I am going to take and do a quick jaunt out, do some scans, and then come back here to do the thing.
I found something.
Oh look, 200 units of fuel. Okay, Shadow Broker Wet Squad. Nice. And that finishes out this area. Go over here to Neath. Here.
Signal confirmed.
Wow. Right on top of it. And turn uses fuel, which is more than I needed. And that's 100%, so that's all done. Don't seem to be getting any Reaper pings here. I'm going to, just for the sake of looking. Yeah, we got 100% to this one. So we'll top up at the fuel depot and land on Tachanka. And we'll do the Cerberus attack first. They will again take Liara and Javik. This time we will change out some weaponry options. Maybe. Wow, that's way slower. I'll stick with a Viper for now. And the thing is, for these guys, the weight doesn't matter. So having the better damage and accuracy are better things. We are going to come over here, since we do have some more mods to work with. I'm going to go with the pistol, the capacity. Still only one for her, 4 and 4. And I just want to hold off till we get a couple more, rather than just increasing the grenades for the sake of increasing the grenades. I mean, no sense in doing that. Because that's literally what it would be. And heck, I always forget to use the grenades.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
I think this is another one of the ones that is one of the multiplayer maps. And the multiplayer in this was always
Let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
This I can do.
Was always cooperative.
Track it, Lieutenant.
Got it.
Control center secure. And I think it's time to test this cannon.
We're just gonna take a quick jaunt around.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Because we get a break until we activate that. Gonna come down here, make sure we, because as I can see, stuff to pick up. So we might as well pick it up while we're here, so while we don't have to actively fight anybody.
They're pulling the plug!
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move!
What got it done?
And because I use such lightweight,
Yes, Commander. We got resistance here.
because I use such lightweight gear, that means my powers recharge more quickly.
Of course, Commander. I will comply. This is done.
Yeet!
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Go back. Got guys grunting and screaming and all that. You're just a pain in the ass.
Yes, Commander.
Do a little bit of...
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat. Direct hit. Dead and buried.
All right. Good work, everyone.
Nice, quick, easy mission.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
So that one there, that's the sign that that was a multiplayer mission. And the multiplayer was the Alliance team that was sent in to secure it. Shadowbroker Wet Squad. Krogan 1st Division. He lost a third of his vessels protecting his council in battle still 2 years ago. Unfortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild his fleet as previous strength before the Reapers invaded. That's why the Alliance first fleet is only at 80. This being Niobe, top-notch cruiser with a showroom finished. Ship just got off the factory line. Never seen warfare. Nairobi's officers have been running mock battles in preparation for real enemy conflict. Kelly Sanders. Jack. Pair of entrepreneurs switched from creating financial programs to advanced weapons VI, targeting VI and sell them to the Alliance just above cost. Sumi, Diana Allers, us. With our upgrades that we did to survive the suicide run. So this one, if you punch her in any of the games, first, second, or third, she doesn't become an asset. If you do, you get a whopping 10 for her. But 10 is better than 0.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Surkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Warden Solis knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised a Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka, how many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding a door anyway? He's gonna break regs right now.
War makes people stupid. Besides, we talked with Moreau. Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that.
Yes.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering. Commander?
Check the message and then I'll go down to engineering. Here to Sony. Working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet up in my quarters when you have a moment? So we'll go down to engineering first, because I know we've got to go there. Then we'll go talk to Liara, and then we'll do our usual top to bottom, or our usual bottom to top thing.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is...
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Adams would like to speak to you. Adams would like to speak to you.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Which will be literally as soon as I've talked to Liara. because we do not let the crew get vaporized. We went through a lot of trouble keeping them alive.
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
That's
Thank you,
that's a
That'll be
thing.
I had something I wanted to show you, Shepard. Could we meet in your cabin when you have a moment?
Why, yes. Yes, we can.
Please, enjoy your day.
We're gonna go up to my cabin. Then we're gonna go to the Citadel, and then we'll come back. All my fish.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
All right. Let's begin with the fact that Earth's most famous officer was born and raised in space. Shepard was also a deadly tactical fighter. Most enemies never saw her coming. She was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where she could. And it was a privilege to know her.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Naughty fish. Which if you don't get the VI when I got it, you'll have to make sure to feed them repeatedly. And let's look at the model, since I did get a couple more. Thought I had more than those. Oh. Is there more to find later? Whatever. Go back to the crew deck, talk to Liara. And then head to the Citadel and get the piece that they need in engineering, because I would like my engineers to not die.
Greetings, Commander.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Nothing new there. So yeah, we'll go to the Citadel, because since it hasn't been a major mission, it was just an N7 mission, we'll we can make the quick jump and back. It's one of those missions that you can use as a good reset point for resetting the Reaper's status in a given area.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
We're gonna the Commons.
I need a cab to the Presidium. It'll be there momentarily.
That's a pile of horse shite, but
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
gotta find which
Welcome
system
to
has
Elcos
the part that I
Combine
need.
Arsenal Supplies.
E-Gel Thermal Conduit. 950 credits.
Elcos Combine. If it exists, we carry it. Please visit any of our Elcos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
Where is this going? Because if this isn't serious, then we need to talk.
These are two different things. You're important to me, but it's not healthy to rush from one relationship to another.
Well, I need to rush somewhere. If I end it with him, then I lose my partner benefits, and that includes my apartment.
Okay, so maybe, just for your own security, you need to figure out an exit strategy before you talk with him.
I thought I had.
And I cherish the time we've had together. But...
yeah.
Not good. Not pleasant. Not, you know, not zesty.
So, yeah. My dad was a Krogan.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So, that makes you a quarter Krogan.
That's not how it works.
I'm 1,000 years old. I've had kids with Hanar. Don't tell me how Asari reproduction works.
Wait, I have a half-sister who's part Hanar.
I thought that wasn't how it worked. All I'm saying is, feel the urge to headbutt something, it's genetic.
I have never wanted to headbutt anything.
Really? Not even a little bit? come on.
I do not headbutt people.
All right, fine. Don't go all blood rage on me.
Or what? You'll tell the other matriarchs to order a hit.
Hey, that's not gonna happen.
Made from free-range organic Varen.
It's always weird. Anything that might be made from free-range organic Varen.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Do the quick loop, just make sure we got everything.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
And we force overlapping audio, because why not?
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Shoot smart. Shoot. Nosastra. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Is it time to return to the Normandy? I'm getting...
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Thank you for shopping at
Yeah, we're gonna get that one because I like to have all the rapid fire sniper rifles. I like having more than one shot at a time.
Nazi and I were together for more than a century.
You loved her?
Of course I loved her. She was so smart. Always thinking. Nice, too. Hell of a lot nicer than I am. And damn, that rack. I mean, even before she hit the matriarch stage.
You don't need to tell me everything.
And Matriarch Benezia, voiced by Maria Sirtis.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Thank you. Come again.
So we're gonna take...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Go back to the Normandy.
One moment, please.
Talk to the engineers, turn that in. I'm gonna go back to Tachanka and deal with...
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
They're going to call for boarding pretty soon. I should...
I know.
Listen, I've heard ads for a place called Sanctuary. It's supposed to be a safe haven from the war. I want you and the girls to go.
Don't.
What?
I don't want to worry about you, okay?
Okay. I'll see if I can get along.
I'll send a message for Neri's birthday.
I thought you were supposed to avoid sending messages.
It's a stupid rule anyway.
Actually, I am going to go by the hospital real quick before I leave. I may, depending on where we get with the hospital stuff, I may go by the embassies.
Commander Shepard. Please select one moment, please.
These are all things that I like to go through because they entertain me and add to the flavor of the world of Mass Effect.
arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So you went back to the farm?
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Naira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
I'm gonna go in here because I think if I go in and talk to Ash, I can do a quick reset and be able to get further in that story. Oh yeah, Ashley's not in here anymore.
Months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
And the timeline is reasonable? Excellent. No, not at all. I'm just glad we'll be able to help you.
Yeah. I don't want to leave and just to come back. So we are going to go back to Normandy.
One moment, please.
And hopefully,
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
sometime in the next 12 minutes, my codes for my Horizon will become active, and I can start downloading it. It'll probably be right at 10 Mountain that comes up.
Commander?
10 Mountain, midnight Eastern. You know, as the do.
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all the Normandy is Edie?
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
We're still working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later. Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
So now we'll go up, head back to Tachanka. to extract Turian survivors. And go to Liara and Javik. I guess I've never really taken Javik with me, so that's kind of why I might as well. Way lower damage, way higher fire rate. Let's give the scope. We lose a little bit of power recharge speed, but we get a much better... we lose a little bit of recharge speed, quite a bit of damage, some accuracy, and we gain a little bit of weight, but we get a much higher capacity and a dramatically higher fire rate. And now we got 5 points. So we are going to bump the tactical cloak, even though we could have done it before. Could we? No. You didn't have enough to do it before. I'm gonna do that one. Because I inadvertently do that a hefty amount. I'm gonna do this one because this is where we increase the health and all of that. I'm gonna bump the power stuff. And we're also gonna bump his power too. Because why not?
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard rumors of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka, but nothing about Turians.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am, but the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
As per usual, gotta make sure we don't that we look for anything that we can gather all that stuff.
Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
I think you can get through this without without managing to take down the harvester, but I have never done it. I've never managed to complete the mission without taking down the harvester.
Shepard, any idea what these Turians were here to do?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear.
They're still checking everything.
Silence. Enemies ahead.
Kill them quickly so they don't call reinforcements.
Parts for some credits.
A downed escape pod. Looks like they survived the crash, but then a harvester took them out.
Died in the explosion?
And then pulled out to be eaten by husks.
I'm not gonna change everybody's loadout right now.
They are near.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Then surprise is on our side.
Exactly. Let's go.
Right away!
Compromise the Turian pod!
Thank you.
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead. They'll live to fight another battle.
I think that since you keep encountering the same harvester, I think that's why you're able to...
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
The pressure for Lieutenant Victus to succeed in light of his father's promotion must be intense.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
Still gotta make sure we look for everything. Because everything you don't have to buy is money you can use for other things.
See us. Follow my lead.
Yes, Commander.
Heads up! Harvester incoming!
Shepard, another harvester!
There we go. See, and you notice that one came...
Saved all the Turians. It feels good. This way.
That one had had less full armor, so it hadn't recovered all of it from the first encounter. So yeah.
This way.
Yeah, we gotta check everything, dude. Dude, Reno.
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep! Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
Barnick, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How will the commander leave this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
More incoming husk!
See how things are going. Dip over here real quick, just get a glimpse. Like I said, gotta loot everything.
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your field.
Understood.
This is done.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
I need these guys working together. Better not to complicate things.
The nice part is that's two harvesters that I managed to take out. I usually only end up taking out one. I think you can take out all three. I suspect that you've got to do a certain amount of damage to the first one. And if you do a certain amount, that takes down how much is... It does more for the second one. You take the second one, and it has an amount down on the third one. My theory, I've never actually paid attention to it, and I'm not researching to see if I'm not looking into. Oh, is this the case? No.
All right, let's move!
Reaper blood will spill!
Not one more soldier dies here today!
Yes, Commander.
really missing out. Killing a charging brute.
Got it.
Or killing a brute while it's charging me.
This way.
I usually manage to get that charging brute on Palaven. No such luck this time.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Oh, good.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Well, this is problematic.
Cerberus bomb? What the hell is going on, Commander?
and what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son. I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Sorry, we're testing my code again. Still inactive. So I am gonna head up to my quarters and call it a stream.
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
At 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining
Es no bueno.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering. Are you alright, Commander? It sounded like things were bad down there.
The Turians took some heavy losses, but we got them out okay.
Well, whatever you did down there stirred up a lot of Turian comm traffic.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong. Commander?
Check my messages, then go down to engineering real quick. Just confirm. Commander Shepard, might just confirm. Saved my life in Benning. Lost so many friends in this. I hope in the idea that but I find hope in the idea that memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I wanted to let you know I'm making a real difference. Bless you, Commander. Just confirm. So back down to engineering.
What do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Trina?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Ew.
Adams would like to speak to you.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ESO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and they'll send the plans their way.
Yes.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Nothing to report, Commander.
All good, Commander.
Commander?
And so head up to my quarters. Save and head out. And that's it. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Been fun for me. I'll be continuing to faff around. I may be back with more Mass Effect, or I may be back with Horizon whenever I'm able to get that going. Maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow or whenever. But on that, have a good night. And as always, end of line.